So hi all, myself T. Kamnijay from the Department of Cybersecurity and my mini project is Thrones. So I welcome all again to this review 3 video presentation. So in this video we will see about how the output and how the status of the output and how will be the output look like after future implementation and framework and technologies and algorithms used. So what is my project now? So our project is Thrones. Before going too deeply our project, I will introduce the three members. The team members are Avinash from ADS department and Hariharan from AML department. So yeah, so what is Thrones? Thrones is a college only exclusive social media app that connects faculty members, administrators, students, departments, clubs and societies together. Yeah, I am right. So Thrones access solution, but for what problem statement? So the problem statement we took here is there is no centralized app that connects all faculty members, students and host study materials like books or articles, etc. and also notifies events conducted by the college at a correct time. So in order to face this and address this problem, a centralized app is required, which will be Thrones. Yeah. So now let's see about the basic functionality when a user installs and how he or she will have the access to her or his or her respective college. Okay. The first step is that an administrator will create usernames and password for students and faculty members and distribute it to them respectively. Okay. After students and faculty members get their password, they first will have need to install our app, and on installing our application, they will have to choose their respective institutions. Like if Savita Engineering College is to be chosen from the given options. So beyond choosing the correct option, so they will have a need to enter the correct username and password. They will also have the option to change the password in the upcoming future. Okay. On correctly giving their username and password, it navigates to the home page. After that, they will have the access to the respective college content, post or study material, whatever it may be. So okay, this is what the basic functionality of the app going to look like, and we can also say about what are the features. So basically Thrones, it does not allow each and every user installs it. As I said before, administrator only will have the user access to create usernames and passwords, and they will only distribute them instead of an user like student or faculty member creating his or her own login ID and password. Oh, okay. This is how the security authentication looks like. So we can ensure that no other third person will have the login access, and without wasting time we can see about the GitHub repositories and my slide explaining about the test cases achieved, whether it's pass or a fail, and coding implementation and future implementations and algorithm. Okay. So this is what the coding implementation looks like. As I said before, there are various options available in this application, and for this mini project we have only implemented front end, and back end will be integrated in the upcoming features. So for each and every option we have certain modules. These are all integrated in VS Code and tested in live server. So let's go to the PPT and see about the various test cases done. So the first test case is opt-in page. As I said, users will have a need to choose their correct respective institution, so that beyond entering their username and password, they will have the access to their contents. Okay, this is what the first test case. And navigate to opt-in page. This is what the main, where the user, when beyond clicking their correct institution, whether it leads to the respective institution. Selecting the correct institution is the functionality of an user, whereas leading to the correct institution's content is the functionality of this application. Okay, this test is pause. As said, logging using valid username and password. This is basic security testing. Navigating to the home page, beyond entering the password, whether it goes to the home page or it leads to anywhere else. This is the fourth test case. So search bar. So I will show about the final output achieved, and so that we can also understand about the test cases done. Okay, first I will show the output so that we can understand the test cases clearly. So this is what the final output looks like. As I said, we have only implemented front end for this project. So this is the home page. Okay, this is the main page. that looks like Instagram homepage. Yeah,
In the flexi
this shows the post, feeds, etc. This is the home page. Okay, as I said, beyond logging in, it should appear. The home page should first appear. Okay, I will show about all various options quickly, and we can jump into the test cases and coding implementation. So society, as I said, it shows about the points of various clubs, societies, departments. As we see, ADS, cricket team, tech society, etc. Currents will host the news and events, tech symposium, etc. Trends, top trending topics inside the college. Alice, this is the feature which I like. This is innovation hub. This acts like an innovation hub where we can see various other things needed like department, faculty, library house, campus map, etc. There are various options. Face, social, create goals. Yeah, it's available now on the front end, but will look excellent when integrated with the backend. So now, without wasting time, we can see about the test cases in a detailed manner. So this is what the test case done in trends page. As I said, trends page will have the top trending topics. So when we refresh, what happens, this all test cases are done to see whether the front end is working without any lag. So we can now move to the code. As I said before, there is nothing to explain. There are various options, like, so as there are various options, we have done this coding. Ls search bar, for search bar, ls search colleagues, in this which friends will be connected. Yeah, as I said, there is also option of friends. In this apps, instead of having friend request, there is an option called mate request. Okay, so in which we can connect with our friends. So one other important feature of this Thrones application is creating own personal channels. So this Thrones application also offers users, in which our case is faculty members or students, to create their own channels and host their educational content. Yeah, so as I said before, Thrones verifies users, not only verifying users but also verifies contents. Yeah, what is in verifying contents? Instead of Instagram reels, it only allows educational or professional contents. So the chance of distracted is 0. Okay, so in these channels, faculty members or students will host their videos or contents also, which helps us to understand a bit more. So basically, Thrones acts like a e-library plus communication tool when used wisely. Okay, let's see about the future implementation and algorithm which we are planning to use. So the future implementation will look like integrating backend and security authentication mechanisms, and the algorithms we plan to use are channel feeds sorting algorithms and security algorithms. So what is channel feed sorting? So when a user, he or she visits a channel and views a content, when he or she is interested in the content, a videos or posts related to the content will appear. Yeah, if I am a user and I am watching contents based on data engineering or data science, so the contents based on data science or data engineering will appear automatically. So as all know, this is like Instagram recommendation system. Yeah, and also security authentication mechanisms. So for now we have planned like double devices per user, that is a laptop plus a phone for user, so that a student will have access to her ID on her own device. Yeah, so we can also prevent sharing of passwords or login IDs, so that we can also ensure security mechanisms. Yeah, this is what the future implementation, and I think I have also shown clearly about the output, final output achieved. This is what the profile page will look like when a user enters using a login, his or her login passwords. Yeah, we have come to the final phase of this presentation. So I thank once again all for being with me. Thank you.